Richard Power is my name. I'm farming here in County Waterford in a little village called Rathcormac, farming 240 acres made up of dairy and beef. I have a pedigree herd, Holstein herd, averaging around 9,000 litres, split 60% in the summer, 40% in the winter. My father basically started building up the pedigree herd. He went to England and different places and bought different bloodlines. We've continued on down the same road. Cows are fed for the winter mainly silage diet. Try and cut the silage in the first weeks of May. They're fed silage, straw and treated wheat, which is all comes through Star Fuels in Clonmel. They're topped up then in the parlour with alka nut. 3 years ago I invested in a 20-unit Deval parlour feed-to-yield system based on the cows that I'm milking. I felt that, the cows that were milking more rewarded better. The cows that were going stale obviously didn't get fed as much, so that was the reason for going with that system. Also, I moved from a 10-unit parlour, so I've knocked, a good 3/4 of an hour off my milking. To future-proof the farm as well, I could possibly milk up to 200 cows here. 2 sons coming through, so invested for the future really. I basically put everything else into the parlour that I could, except for heat detection, at the view of looking at it down the road. I've tried basically every tool that's available for heat detection. I started with vasectomized bulls, the chin ball paint, and found them pretty good up to a point for the first 3 weeks. A lot of cows were marked paint on the milking parlour, just wasn't happy with it. I then went down the route of tail paint and didn't really find it great. And the last 2 years then I used the patches, which I found pretty good. But in the winter I couldn't seem to keep the patches on the cows and it just didn't work for me. Spring of this year I decided to invest with Datamar's heat detection system. The 2 options I suppose were the tags and the collars. I went for the tags. The 2 of them basically do the same thing. I went for the tags in the milking parlour as well, for not any particular reason, only that I just prefer the tags. The tags are simple and they're straightforward, they're easily put in as well. Another reason for choosing the heat detection system was probably the health detection as well. I've seen cows showing up maybe 36 to 48 hours before any visible signs, anything wrong with them. I've brought him in and checked him, a small issue with him. I've got it in time before that issue developed into a big issue. When I'm bringing the cows in the evening or the morning time there, I check the app, it basically shows me what's in heat. I bring the cows in, then I put on the first row of the cows, I suppose with gloves and wet and different things around the parlour. I go out to the office, check the computer, it shows me anything that's in heat and the optimum time for AI. I contact my AI technician, he comes along, he serves within the optimum time, and I've seen huge benefits. Not alone as cows going in calf, but I've picked up an awful lot of cows that I haven't seen bulling, and I've seen way less repeats. I choose Datamars over any of the rest of the brands for a couple of reasons. I suppose they're a worldwide brand, they're tried and tested. I had a good relationship down through the years with their sales manager, so basically I knew that if I needed help, the help was there, and if I needed backup, the backup was there.